Yeah, this isn't a joke. This is the l2a3. In case you guys don't play this game, right before the new update dropped, the spring update, there was this one meta gun. It was basically the AK47, but with hollow points on it. And the gun did 50 damage, so it was a 2-shot limb. But then the update dropped and it kind of got nerfed and it does 49 damage now, so it's basically just a 3-shot. And that gets rid of the only good thing about the gun. Obviously, if you hit headshots, it's a 2-shot, but there's a bunch of other guns that can do that as well. So basically, the first thing that I thought when I saw this gun was like, why is this gun doing 50 damage a hit? And it's the size of the AMT Terminator. The scope is actually as big as the gun. And I mean, hold on one second. So basically what's doing it is the 45 ACP. It brings the gun from 3624 to 50 damage, all the way up to 32 studs. And I mean, that's good. But also I have the short barrel on, which brings it to 32 studs, which actually buffs it with a short barrel somehow. And then you remove the stock so that you can walk around super fast with it. And then the AMT Terminator to turn it into an actual hipfire gun. You put all these things together with a blue laser, because if you put a grip on it, it turns into a two-handed gun, which would make it better, but I like the one-hand sort of look, so. But this gun is basically just the AK-47 with hollows, but kind of the same, kind of different. Oh, okay, how'd I miss those? Right now, this is one of the only 50 damage guns that are not meant to be 50 damage. One thing is that it doesn't really have good bullet penetration, but that doesn't matter because the gun does 50 damage still. And then here, if I put something like a reflex scope on it, it still has like no recoil, even though it's got a short barrel and the removed stock. I basically just made a high recoil setup, but with no recoil. And yeah, I don't really know how that works. Yeah, okay, I'm getting teabagged because of this gun. I'm switching back to the AMT Terminator just because it's better in my opinion like this, but you can do whatever you want. This gun is also a 5-shot all ranges. I thought it was going to be like a 6-shot kill after a certain amount of studs, but nope, just kept it like this for some reason. 1, 2. I don't know, there's just something super satisfying about using this gun. Okay, my aim is so off right now, but that's fine. It might not look like it, but even though it's got a slow recoil, this thing's so good at taking out crowds. The amount of collaterals I got with this gun, just from shooting at 5 people at a time. One thing I like about guns like this, when you take off the remove stock and then put a short barrel on it, your speed goes up like crazy. You walk almost as fast as with a melee, but you've got a 50 damage gun in your hands. An actual cannon. Yeah, it makes sense. So look at this, right? It's got 0.5 penetration depth, which kind of sucks. It can go through, I think, 1 warehouse wall, but that's it. And the muzzle velocity is also awful. It's at 1,275. So basically, if you got rid of all this stuff that I put on it, like the short barrel and the conversion, it goes up to 2,000. But it's a close range gun if you couldn't tell by the setup. So having such a low muzzle velocity, it really doesn't matter. It's also got a 1.4 headshot multiplier, which does, I'm pretty sure, about 70 damage, and torso 55. So if you hit 1 torso and then die, you're getting an assist count as kill. So if you can just hit 1 guy and then run away, you're doing fine. This gun's just so fun to use. All of these high damage guns, they're just overpowered. Hit fire gun, and then shotgun. I don't know. It's just a perfect little gun. And yeah, the scope is basically the same thing as the gun, but that's okay. Alright, so thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully nobody else uses this gun, because if I see a bunch of people with this thing and they keep killing me, it's gonna get really annoying, but I thought I'd make a video about it. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye!